Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all, man? You know, New Breed 313 Sports, man, part of the D313 X Pizzle. Had to go on here, man. I know shout out to Duro, man. I know he did a video, good video and everything, man. So shout out to him. Um, Live at the Breedtorium, man, right now. It's just a few things I'm a speak on, man. I know people want to. I know some people been trying to see what my opinion is going to be about the firing of Monty Williams. I seen it coming. I seen it coming. So talk about that. A couple other things and stuff too. But first, I wanted to acknowledge a legend. I wanted to acknowledge a legend in the game. That recently just passed and recently passed, unfortunately. And that's my man Willie Mays. Unfortunately, it just wait a minute. Okay. So that okay, cool. So unfortunately, man, Willie Mays passed away at the age of 93. He just celebrated a birthday. One of the best baseball players to ever play the game. Much respect. The man did. I mean, I can't even tell you. His list of things is just crazy. Like going down the line here. I mean, average 301, over 3,000 hits, 660 homers, 1,900 batted in, 339 stolen bases. He played for the Birmingham Black Bears. But those are this is in the Negro leagues. In the Negro League. So he's been playing, pro ball since 1948. Played for the New York Giants from 51 and 52, and then which transformed and moved to the San Francisco Giants from 54 to 72, and then played for the Mets of 72 and 73 before he retired. I mean, if you look at these numbers, man, I mean, 24-time All-Star, World Series champion, 2-time NL MVP, Rookie of the Year, 12-time Gold Gloves, Roberto Clemente Award, batting champion, 4-time home run leader, 4-time stolen base, hit 4 home runs in one game. The San Francisco and the New York Mets retired his jersey. Part of the Wall of Fame with the Giants. All-century team, all-time team. Inducted into the game 1979 and had a first ballot with 94, almost 95% of the votes. I mean, this man has done it all, man. Had one of the best catches in baseball history. Man, I want to get me one. I want to get me his jersey. I'm gonna get his jersey one day, man. But yeah, man, just one of the greatest players of all time, man. Like, the Say Hey Kid was nicknamed, born May 6, 1939, and just passed away 2 days ago. So it's just, man, he paved the way for a lot of people. And definitely much respect to this man. I mean, he's done quite a bit for this game. And, if it wasn't for guys like that, you wouldn't have the Ken Griffey Jr.'s, the Mike Trouts, all these, great outfielders, the guys that had like crazy catches and stuff. He paved the way for that. And he should get the utmost respect. He get his flowers. And he lived a luxurious life, man. 93 years. I mean, hey, you gotta respect it. You have to respect this man and what he's brought to baseball. Like you've had, not only black kids, but white kids, every race of kids want to, do the things that he did and still emulating to this day. Like he's definitely one of the best baseball players of all time. And he's in a lot of top 5 votes too for people. And is well deserved. Well deserved. And I, can't say enough about this guy, man. He's played the game very hard, average 300 average. How many people hit 300 average? That's hard to do. That is, and then hitting a baseball is hard in general. The concentration to hit a baseball is, people don't realize how difficult that is, especially if you got people throwing, 80, 90, 100 miles an hour, and you got a split second, like literally a split second to think, okay, what do I do? And so your mind is wondering so much to just hit this baseball and hit it the right way with the right swing. That's a difficult thing. That's one of the toughest things you can do is hit a baseball. And he had a 300 average. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But definitely much respect for him. Definitely respect the Giants for having a patch of his number and everything. And I hope that he is appreciated every year like they do Jackie Robinson. I think that he should get his number retired for every team, just like with Jackie Robinson. They should do the same thing for Willie Mays. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He has a lot of respect in baseball. So you have to respect that. You have to respect that. And I have the utmost respect for the greats in this game. And he was definitely one of the greats in this game. Not only just for the Giants, but not only just for the Giants, but just for the game of baseball. You have to respect it. And I respect this man. I respect him just like I respect, Jackie Robinson and all the greats, Roberto Clemente, all the greats. I have much respect, man. I like baseball. I'm getting back into it. I wasn't, trying to get back into the game of baseball, be more of a fan. I kind of then took some years off from it. I'm still going to be a Tigers fan, even though I got to, shout out to the Toledo Mud Hens, But, yeah, much respect for and condolences for him and his family. And just keep everything, just celebrate him every year. That's what I'm saying. Celebrate him every year. And it'll be great. You know what I'm saying? Seeing his, people, wearing his jersey, even his Negro League jersey. Hey, and I would encourage people, and I have to do this myself. Y'all gotta check out the Negro League Museum down there in Kansas City. I gotta check it out myself. I've never been to Kansas City, but that's one of the first things I'm gonna do is go look at the Negro League Museum and just seeing just the history of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I get fascinated of seeing like sports history. That fascinates me, man. Like just seeing all the history and things like that. It's just a wonderful thing. And I would encourage everybody to do that, man. If you love sports and stuff, y'all go to some of these places. Go to the Negro League Museum. Go to college basketball. Go to the Naismith Hall of Fame. Go visit even hockey in Canada. Just visit all of them and just see all the fascinating just things that you see in there. It's man, you would be amazed. to see that. It's crazy. And I have to do that myself. And I plan to do that. You know what I'm saying? Go to Cooperstown and see, you know, the Hall of Fame in baseball with that. It's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. You have to do that. I have to do it myself. But yeah, man, definitely shout out to the condolences to his family. And definitely in the prayers. Definitely in the prayers. So we're gonna switch gears here. Yeah. Oh boy. Do I have a lot to say about this one? Do I have a lot to say on this topic here? The firing of Monty Williams. I remember I said this on the podcast. I said it right when we hired him. I said as soon as he gets better, when they start struggling, fans gonna want him gone. And look what happened. He's gone. I'm not surprised at the timing. Not surprised they let him go. I knew it was going to happen. Just didn't know exactly when it was going to be. And of all days, Juneteenth, you fired this man on Juneteenth. Really? You fire him on Juneteenth. Of all days, you fire him on Juneteenth. That to me tells me the kind of respect that they had for him. Like, you're going to get rid of him on this day, Juneteenth. It could be any other day, but this one? Like, come on, man. That just shows me the disrespect that you had for him to do this way. But they had to know that, you know, Monty didn't even want to come here. They threw the bag at him, and he was like, hey, they did a Godfather and was like, they gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. And he didn't refuse that with the money. Now they got to eat that contract up. They ain't got nobody to blame but themselves. You know what I'm saying? And even Troy, that really wasn't Troy Weaver's first choice. That wasn't his choice. That was Tom Gore's. Tom Gore's has a lot of blame to do with this. It's like you went all over to get this guy. Now you're going all over to get rid of this guy. Now, I know some people are going to say, man, that might have been Tracy Langland's decision and stuff. Man, that's Tom Gore's decision. And maybe Langdon want to bring some of his guys in there and the fit that he wants for this coaching staff. I just think the way that they did Monty was it was fucked up. It was fucked up. I'm going to just come out and say it. It was fucked up. This is not the way to do that. And then to just give him 1 year, you don't even at least give him a second year. Like, do you see the team? Like, do y'all really see the team that he had to work with? This whole team was not even healthy all year. What else is this dude supposed to do? He's working with next to nothing. These guys can't stay healthy. It's crazy to me. What's up? What's up, Art? Said so because it was Juneteenth, he was exempted from getting fired. How do you not respect the guy that's paid a record-setting contract? He came here to hit a lick and accomplish his mission. Said dude even said he took the job. Yeah, and Art, that's what I'm saying. Like, people can't get mad at him because he took the money. I mean, he really didn't want to come here. They basically had to beg him to come here. So, yeah, I mean, the Monty hit a lick. He hit a major lick. Nah, he ain't got to do nothing for the next 4-5 years. If he wants to. I know he probably wants to coach, But shit, why would you coach and they giving you money? Like they giving you money. They giving you basically free money. See, this is why teams, you have to understand the contract that you're giving people. This that guaranteed money, that's guaranteed. It's no getting away. Once they sign that, they guaranteed that money. You know what I'm saying? Except he hit a lick. How has he done? No, the way I'm saying, the way he's done dirty is the timing of this. I mean, I feel like we should have gave him another year. I mean, it's just like, what else is he supposed to work with if all of his players is injured? I mean, we've never had a fully healthy Cade Cunningham since he's been here. We haven't had a Duran. We haven't had an Isaiah Stewart. The only person that's been consistent to me is probably Jaden Ivey. And he has to work on his game. You got a Sword that had a blood clot. Fontecchio had an injury. It's like Sasser was dinged up a little bit. I would even say it was him and Sasser that was the most consistent guys that was playing. It's certain people like, come on, man. What else is he supposed to work with? Then you bringing G League guys here. It's like, what else is he supposed to do? He don't have nothing. He just plugging in stuff. It's some decisions, it's some coaching decisions that I thought, I'm like, what is Monty doing? But this is why you got an assistant coaching staff to see those type of things too. It's been times where I've seen he should have challenged a lot of plays. But then it's something that he challenged, and I'm like, why would you challenge that? But yeah, I mean, he hit a lick, but at the same time, it's just the timing of this that I don't understand. Like Juneteenth of all days. And then it's like, if I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, Eastside Wood, I mean, hey, you can't. Why would you show emotion if you hitting a lick? If you hit a lick, why show emotion? You know what I'm saying? Why do it? Say he didn't want to be here and was clearly coaching to get fired, and he was open with his. We can't say lick and didn't have anything to work with. No, listen, he didn't have anything to work with. If all your guys is injured, what else you supposed to do? What else can you sign? I mean, these are guys that, Weaver and Gorris wanted to put together. He's just coaching these guys. Now, I'm not saying he's not, and I mean, everybody is to blame. But you can't put Monty as the main source of the issue here. You can't. Everybody has something to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Troy Weaver put this team together. He has some blame on that. And then Gorris is where's Waldo. You can't never just find this man. It's just the only time you see him is when he's throwing T-shirts and when he's on the road when they facing the Lakers and the Clippers. That's the only time you really see him. And probably the big games where the big teams show up. He don't be here. He just don't be here. He don't care about this team. He doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to me. Now, Ark, I agree with you with this one. And I even said it myself. I would have went with Udoka. I would have went with Kenny Atkinson, any other of these guys. You can't force a guy to come here and expect him to turn this team around within 1 year. You can't do that. You can't. And also too with fans, if you don't want to come to the games, then don't come. I keep hearing like, oh, sell the team. I don't want to be here. Then stop paying your money to come to the games. That's what I don't understand. I do not understand why people still come to these games and complain about it. You know this team is bad. You know, like, I got a season ticket with them. I've already chucked my losses, but but then the positive side of it, shit, I try to get autographs from the players. That's the good thing I look at. If I try to get autographs. Or sometimes I ain't even gonna lie, man. Sometimes I do be trolling Piston fans, making fun of them and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie. I try to make the fun. I'm about to make it fun. That's just me. That's just me. I like to add fun to it. But it's just all about that. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. He said feeling sorry for Monty in any capacity is like feeling sorry for breaking up with a female who told you to your face she doesn't love you. Well, I hear you. Oh, hey, Art, don't get me started on these women, man. You got to go to my other YouTube on that. As much as I think y'all, you know how I be, Art. So, but yeah, I feel you. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't feel sorry for Monty. That's why I did say he has some blame to do with that. But you can't put all the blame on Monty. Everybody has to blame. The front office, the GMs, everybody, for putting this team together. Like, you can't have a team. Like, dude, everybody wants to shoot threes. Cade is doing things on his own. Basically, people are like, well, he got to pass. How can you pass it when ain't nobody hitting no shots? And Jay Ivey, bless his heart, I know he could be trying, but Jay Ivey is too small. He need to add some weight. And he need to work on his handle and his jump shot. Same as Asar. Asar need to do the same thing. He need to his defense. I do like his defensive intensity and everything, but he has to work on his jump shot and his handles. He has to. And then, these guys is young. They're young. They're young, man. Like we about to pass the torch. We about to pass the torch. I see you over there, brother. I see you over there looking like an offensive coordinator. What's up, brother? What's up, DC?
What's up, man?
What's the deal, brother? What's happening?
I just saw that you just went on live, man. I just got home from work not that long ago, man. But yeah, I just saw you just went on live, man. So I was like, come in here and see, gonna join in with my guy, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Oh man, I just talking about this Monty thing. I was talking about a tribute to Willie Mays before that, but yeah, I'm just talking about the firing of Monty Williams. How I'm not surprised. It's just the timing of it. It could have been better than that. And then of Juneteenth on top of that. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it like I said, when we had this conversation where we talked about it, and like I said, the same thing I told you, it was the timing of it, because of the draft is coming up next week. But like I said, it wasn't surprising. Just a thing that I think, like I said, like we talked yesterday, and I said Gores, made a huge mistake. You know what I'm saying? He realized now he made a mistake. And from a guy like you was not ready to coach this team, was not mentally ready because dealing with the situation, when saying with his wife, dealing with cancer and stuff, and he was not mentally ready to coach. They kept Gores and kept pursuing, kept throwing money at him to the point that, hey, Monty Williams wasn't going to turn down the money. And it was hard another thing too. Look at it on the contract that Gore told him like, hey, we're gonna make sure we're gonna take care of you medically, with your situation with your wife and your family and all that. And that was another reason that Monty Williams said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the job because of the money, because of the medical benefits and all that. That was the whole, saying why Monty Williams took it. He wasn't really meant to ready, to coach this team. It was just a messy situation, unfortunately. And I just, like you said, all days, Juneteenth would be the day that you'll let him go. Just pretty much a whole full year that we hired him. Then you turn around, terminate him. You still owe him $65 million for the next 5 years. So, I mean, Monty Williams, I wouldn't even rush in him to come back to coaching at this point right now. Get situated with your family, get stuff together. I wouldn't even rush coaching. I wouldn't even rush it. It's not. Get your family mentally ready, prepared. Saying focus on that. You're getting paid, the next 5 years of that $65 million. So
yeah. I mean, hey, like Ark was saying, he hit a lick. You had to say he hit his lick, but it's a good lick. I mean, after what he went through with this, with his wife and then family and everything. Hey, I wouldn't coach at all next few years. I would just, like I said, concentrate on my family, get things right. Concentrate with his kids and everything, and just that should be it. Just have just try to relax. Just really concentrate on his wife and her getting better and everything. That's definitely the main priority right now. I think he's glad to even be out of this situation. I think he's praying to the heavens, like, thank you, I'm out of this situation.
Absolutely.
Kind of like how what Stephen A was saying, like, yeah, I know he's praying and hoping. Yeah. He's like, yeah, and I don't blame him. Yeah. But the time, I just felt like they should have gave him another year with a healthy team, because this team hasn't been healthy all year. This team hasn't been healthy in years. That Cade has never been healthy. Isaiah Stewart, all these guys haven't been healthy since they came into the league. Yeah, it's like, what else? Like, this is what I don't understand. It's just like, what else can he work with? He can't. Mm-hmm. He ain't have nothing. Yeah. You had to bring guys from the G League. You had to bring guys from this. Had to sign Metu and trade for Fontecchio and all these guys. Even though I hope those guys stay, but we gotta just figure out what kind of identity, who the next coach is gonna be, who's our GM's gonna be.
Right, absolutely.
We gotta just figure out a lot of stuff. And I know some people are saying that we should hire some guys within the Piston organization from the past, but some of those guys are not going to come here. With the Bill Laimbeer already said he ain't coming. Isaiah Thomas, he probably ain't coming. I mean, Chauncey Billups, you could try, but I don't think he's going to leave Portland anytime soon. If you got some front office people or guys, it's just like, nah, it's just not going to work. It's just, you just got to find somebody who's wants to be here. I would like Sam Cassell. I would like Mark Jackson. Just James Ferreo. Guys like that. I would like that. But
speaking of coaching search, good. But go ahead, finish.
No, go ahead.
Speaking of coaching search, we just got into that. So now, since we all know the situation happened today with JJ Redick is a member. He's a new head coach for the Los Angeles Fakers. Congratulations to JJ Redick. But I'm praying for the best for you and that you and that Lakers organization. So I'm praying for the best, and it ain't been pretty, but wish JJ ready the butts. But now since he's off the table, got some coaching searches, like you said, the names that's been run around. We got in Sam Cassell, you got. He said JJ is a dead man walking.
He really is.
Yeah.
It's like, and then why would you, this is how crazy the fakers is. Why would you give somebody who doesn't have any coaching experience this job? Sounds like a LeBron choice to me. He pretty much run the organization, so it seemed like I think it's just probably his choice. But hiring him instead of guys like Mark Jackson or Sam Cassell or JB Bickerstaff or anybody like that, like, what are we doing? But it's the Lakers, so they got their issues. Let them got their issues.
That's on them. Like I said, I wish him well, wish him the best, and and that's on them. They got to live with that. Hey, that's on them. Like I said, I wish JJ ready the best. The 4 years, he got a 4-year contract, but hey, we see how that goes. We see how that goes when that situation. So you just gonna leave it at that. Leave it at that. Wish JJ ready the best, but yeah, man.
Wishing the worst.
Coach yourself.
Yeah, I wish him the worst.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Hold on. Yeah, it's because nobody else would let LeBron or James a scapegoat them.
Yeah. Ron
what up though? Ron the Truth. What up though? Yeah, man. So speaking of coaching searches, man. So now Pistons are looking some candidates down. We hear James Borrego. Now you hear Bernie Bickerstaff. You hear, the assistant out of Minnesota, the lead assistant of the head coach of Minnesota, Sam Cassell, which to me, I think Sam Cassell could be a perfect fit for this Pistons team.
Absolutely.
I wish they had Mark Jackson's name on there, but it's going to be more candidates that's going to be coming up. So, but me personally, like I said, I say Sam Cassell because of a guy. He's been around. He's been in this league for a long time. Whether as a player, been an assistant coach. Sam Cassell, he played the point guard position. He was a hell of a player. You know what I'm saying? He's a good defender. He can help. He can show Cade and Sasser, how to play the actual point guard position. I think Sam Cassell could be a perfect fit. A perfect fit for Cade Cunningham. A perfect fit for Sasser. A perfect fit for Ivy. I would love Sam Cassell to be. He could get the opportunity because he been under Doc Rivers' staff. He's been part of great organizations.
Mm-hmm.
So, I believe he deserved it. Chris Quinn, another one, been in that Miami Heat staff. About the Heat culture. He's another one that could get an opportunity. Jerry Stackhouse, you guy, he coached in the collegiate level. He coached in the G League. He know what he was a former Piston. He know how hard nosed this city is. So, my favorite, like I said, to me is Sam Cassell. So, Bree, what's your thoughts on your Pistons coaching search, or who you think, in your opinion, should the Pistons should go after?
It's a lot of names. Definitely top of the list is definitely Mark Jackson and Sam Cassell. I mean, if you can't get Chauncey Billups, you can get Sam Cassell because people tend to forget. Chauncey actually patterned his game from Sam Cassell. So, and if you might as well get the closest thing to Chauncey that taught him. Mm-hmm. So, but I think, I think he would be good for these guards, man. And and just Mark Jackson too. I mean, why he's getting blackball and stuff, I have no idea. It's crazy to me. To me, those two are my top two candidacy. If you want to throw some curveballs, you could probably throw in Nate McMillan, possibly because his son, or him and his son, because his son is a coach for the Crews, so he knows the Piston organization. You know, his son do, but you could throw Nate McMillan in there. I know Nate McMillan had one of the guys that Trae Young got fired because we know how Trae Young is getting black coaches fired. But you know what I'm saying. But Stackhouse, if he wants to come here, you know what I'm saying. James Moreo, Vin Baker, throw him in there. Here's somebody that no one mentioned, and I might be the first one to mention this, and he is a former Piston. Corliss Williamson. I'm just saying, Corliss Williamson.
That's an interesting
assistant coach for a while. Mm-hmm. And he knows the culture here. You know, he's a tough-minded guy. He don't take no bull from nobody. He speaks his mind. You know.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah. I mean, we can't say Darvin Ham because he's an assistant with Milwaukee. So, but, just something to throw out there. The Corliss Williamson one. The Vin Baker. Lloyd Pierce. You could throw Lloyd Pierce in there.
No. I like Lloyd Pierce, but no.
Yeah.
This, I guess, a comment that I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm sorry. You can't say Chauncey isn't a good coach in general. Chauncey was coaching a Portland team was young, that was in the rebuilding. He get the best out of those players. They play hard for Chauncey. So I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that comment. Would you say Chauncey, is a good he's a good coach. He just have a younger team, and it's just fortunate that when he did with a lot of injuries and stuff, and that's players now on there, Anthony Simons, and but they play hard for those guys. So I would have to disagree with you on that. So I just thought it was interesting. Yeah. I just had to check out that comment, but
and I got to say this too. Portland is basically in the same position as the Pistons. They got young guards going through injuries. They have talent with Scoop and Simons and Jeremy Grant, and you got Shaedon Sharpe there. So they got talent. It's just they can't stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Simons haven't been healthy in the last couple years. Mm-hmm. Scoop is just he's finding himself. He has to figure himself out, but he's young too, so he's still trying to figure out the game, because I don't know what it is. And somebody, and I looked at a video about this, I think the last couple of days. I don't know what it is about guys that's been in the G League Ignite that they just ain't the same. The only person I can see that's really been playing well from them to an extent is Jalen Green, or as I like to call him, Little Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, they suffering from the same thing. But Chauncey, I think he's a good coach. He just has to have the right pieces in Portland.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
I mean, you got to look at it like Portland is so used to Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. They don't have that no more. So they have to rebuild. And then who knows if Jeremy Grant is going to come back.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? Who knows if Simon might want to leave eventually. So,
yep.
Yeah. But,
yeah,
I think, if it don't work out in Portland with him, I mean, you gotta have Chauncey somewhere in the Piston office, I would think. I think they're gonna save him a job with the Pistons for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely agree with that. Agree with that.
Now, D, I gotta get to this comment right here. I have to get to this one.
I saw that. Eastside Wood 29. Man, I saw that. But no. I mean, we the thing is we got players that can play. They just need to stay healthy. You just need to be guys that just need to be on the floor to be healthy. And we need a veteran. We need a veteran presence on to help these young guys. We need a good a players coach that could relate to these players. So we got the guys that can play. We just need a coach that can help, and we need a veteran that's played in this league. We tired of keep getting veterans, a la Corey Joseph, a la Rodney McGruder, a la guys that have been riding the bench more than playing. We need veterans that's played. Yeah, we tired of keep getting these, injury prone and non-playing players that be just riding the bench. We need that veteran that can groom this young team to get the fit that can fit with this Pistons team. So that's what we really need. We got some young core. We got a nice young core.
They just got to play together and stay healthy. That's the big. And then they got to have the right system. You got to have the right system that makes everybody on this team happy, and they can, and that will make that will be happy for Cade.
Yep.
Because some people be talking about Cade don't pass the ball. Listen, Cade was in the top 10 in assists. Like, what are y'all talking about? What are we talking about? It's crazy. But hey, they got like you said, we got guys that can play basketball. It's just some of these guys need to learn their fundamentals and stop chucking up threes all the time and go to the basket. I don't want to say no names, Isaiah Stewart, but hey, it is what it is. And they still a young team, so they still learn as they go. But it takes a time where you just be like, how long are we gonna wait for these guys to develop? And the same thing is happening over and over. It wouldn't have mattered what coach we had. This team would have struggled. It wasn't just Monty. That would have any coach they had, they would have struggled like this. So that's just, and then they got to work on their turnovers. They have to work on the turnovers.
And that's what you need with that coaching, that players coach comes in. We need that coach that's ready, just to help this young team, not be a coach that's just in it just because he in it, and don't really not into coaching. No disrespect to Monty Williams, but you could tell the whole entire season he wasn't really into coaching this Pistons team. He may try this hard, and like you said, with that, even with the we're going 14-68. A lot of our games we competed. We competed hard. We didn't give up. We didn't quit. We played hard. It was just the fact that you always came up on the losing end. 68 losses, came up on the short side of it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
but we just need that players coach. We need that coach that could groom this young team. We get that veteran that can fit with this young core, so we can bring this Pistons team, because you can't get no worse than going 14-68 on our franchise. You can't get no worse than that. Obviously, we're gonna surpass that. As long as our guys can stay healthy, we can surpass that. I mean, you look at teams that was in the lottery. Look at San Antonio. Look at Charlotte, and look at those other teams. And hell, look what just happened with Orlando Magic. We became a 5th seed after the year before they was a lottery team,
and should have beat Cleveland in Game 7. They should have beat them. You can't be up 15-20 on the road and lose it like that. You can't do that.
That's what the inexperience comes. That's what you need, the veteran that can help this young core. So yeah, that they really need it. So, but
yeah, and you can look at OKC with the years that they struggled. Now they went to the top seed in the West. And then they did their thing in the regular season, and it came with draft picks.
mm-hmm.
It came with trades. They made the right moves, and they still gonna have more draft picks in the next few years. So they gonna be good.
Yeah, and then Orlando got the cap space. They got the cap space to go sign a free agent. Mm-hmm. They got the money. So. Yep. And just like I said, we got the cap space as well as Pistons, but like I said, it's going to take some time. But
time and patience.
Yeah, and like I said, so it's going to be time and patience. So it definitely make sure. I want to say this to everybody right quick, man. Thank you, the ones that's on the chat and people that's viewing up this late. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. You see that ticker at the bottom of the screen. Please hit the like and subscribe to D3 on 3XP. Myself, Nomus J, and Bree, and on 16. We're gonna bring you some good content. Continue to grow this thing together, man. We thank y'all for this love and support, man, with this channel, man. So, make sure you get the likes and subscribes up, man. Very appreciate the guys that's in this chat late as heck tonight. So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna bring some more content. So, just make sure you stay tuned for that, man. So I want to say that. So, but we definitely gonna be looking forward to, saying whoever our new Pistons head coach will be, we definitely gonna bring it to y'all. We definitely gonna get right to talking about it immediately, how we feel about it, and we'll welcome the new coach, whoever our new coach is aboard. Same with our general manager as well. We haven't had a general manager yet, so that's going to be in the process. So we definitely going to bring y'all that as well. You got the NBA draft coming up next week. Wednesday's a 2-day event, so the first round is next. It's on a Wednesday, and the second round is on the Thursday. So it's going to be exciting. NBA draft. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We definitely gonna be bringing y'all, some content for the draft. So we'll go into our reaction of the Pistons' 5th pick if they don't trade it, and who they go with. So it's gonna be exciting, man. But yeah, Bree, my guy.
Yes, sir.
My guy.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna jump off out of here. I had to come on in, show love. What I'm saying? But I got to jump out of here. I'm gonna be watching. Hold it down, Bree. I won't be surprised. Nomus J is watching with his cheeses and Modelo.
Hello.
And I don't say this too. I'm gonna say this too. I want to say this too, right quick. Um, in all seriousness, Noma's J, make sure y'all keep Noma's J in our prayers, man. Noma's J has been going through some tough situations, dealing with some family stuff. So make sure y'all keep our guy Noma's J in our prayers, prayers, man, and just show Noma's love and support, man. So, Noma's think about you, my brother. We going, but you're going through some things right now, but I just wanted to say, man, listen, you know, we're here for you, brother. We praying for you and your family and stuff. And things, saying things gonna get better, man. So I just wanted to say, Nomas, man, and if you watching, just wanted to let you know, man. Keep you in me and myself, Breed, and others, said supported you and keep you in our prayers, man. So, and things, this difficult time that you're going through, brother. So, and absolutely, man. So I just wanted to say that to Nomas J. And we'll still have those cheeses and Modelo's on deck, man. So remember that.
As always, we always gotta keep them on deck for the Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. Nostradamus. But yep. So Bree, man, go ahead, man. Finish holding it down. I'll be watching, man. You know what I'm saying? But make sure everybody in that chat, man, spread the word out, man. Very appreciate y'all coming through, man. Your boy DC1's gonna get out of here. Be watching, man. Go ahead, Bree, man. You hold it down. And hopefully your boy Paul A. Smith don't show up at the
Yeah, he probably sleep or something. He probably, he might be sleep or something. I don't know. But we gonna pray for him too. We gonna pray for him.
Yeah,
hopefully
that's all we can do. Yeah. So, well, yeah, Bree, we gonna get out of here, brother, man. Like I said, I'll be watching, man. Hold it.
All right, man. Good to have you on here, man. As always, man. Appreciate you coming on. Man.
Yes, sir. Respect. Yes, sir. I got you.
For sure. Appreciate it, brother.
No problem.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, appreciate DC for coming on, man. I'm gonna get to some of these questions y'all asked. I was meaning to. Ron the Troops. What happened to Bill Laimbeer? He can only coach women. Bill Laimbeer, the thing is, Bill Laimbeer, he doesn't watch the NBA. He's not interested in coaching. He's not interested in looking at the product of the NBA now. So he just chooses not to associate with the NBA or watch the current product. He's just to himself with a lot of things. So that's the mentality of Bill Laimbeer right now. He doesn't want to coach or anything now, if they have the shot come back here, who knows? I don't know if he still wants to coach that. But, with all the stuff that's going on with the WNBA and the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese thing, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. He said we need one of these young, hungry coaches who want to prove themselves to grow with this team. We don't need another recent fire retrend. I feel you. That's what I'm saying. Like Jamel McMillan is another young coach. That's Nate McMillan's son. He actually coaches the Motor City Cruise. So he gets a lot out of the Cruise players, man, because they play hard. So that might be one young coach, because I think this was his first year coaching. I don't know if it's his first year actually coaching. It might be. But, yeah, this was his first year coaching for the Cruise. So, that's another one right there. Say we need somebody that can still coach. Yeah, I agree. That can still coach and want to come here. That's the thing, that wants to come here. It said we got the cap space. but we're going to have to rebuild organically through the draft, small trades and smart, no big signings. One of the Pistons room and target already signed. Well, we know one person that don't want to come here, and that's Austin Reeves. But then again, we don't want him here anyway. He's already said, I ain't messing with Detroit. I say, okay, well, we don't want you either. you go do what you got to do with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Go do what you got to do. Because we didn't want him here anyway. He wouldn't have fit. He said the fifth. Man, I'm so sick and tired of getting the fifth pick the last 3 years, man. You make it seem like, and I'm thankful we did get the first pick and get Cade, but you got some people that already want Cade gone, which I think is the dumbest shit you can say. Like, why would you do that? I don't want Cade gone. I don't want him gone. He's our best player, so let us please keep him. Yeah, I like it's a 2-day event. Say don't. You know Bronny gonna get drafted. You know Bronny gonna get drafted. I don't know who. Wouldn't it be crazy if he slide to the Lakers pick, man? The Lakers pick him. That would be crazy. If he goes there, or the Sacramento Kings draft him, or Golden State. What if Golden State draft? That would be crazy. But I don't know. I could probably see him going late first round, second round. It would be crazy if he don't even get drafted. But I think he's gonna get drafted though. I don't think he should have went out. I think he should have at least tried a year. It's like dude ain't even start, but he's just based off potential, and he's LeBron's son. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah, after pick, I hear you. Monk just re-upped. Yeah. Oh, also he signed back with Sacramento. Oh, that's good for Sacramento though. If he did, people that want Cade gone don't watch the Pistons. I agree. I totally agree. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know the game of basketball. They just don't. I totally agree with that. People that be trashing Cade and all this stuff, I'm like, come on, man. What you want him to do? He wants to be here. He got commercials here. He got them insurance commercials. All them damn insurance commercials. He good. And you see him cheering for this team when he's hurting in the sidelines. So that just tells you he wants to be here. You know, if you're a number one pick, you gotta be here. Yeah, I feel you. It's because I like I said, I thought he should have played at least another year. With that, I mean, he played on the same team as Boogie Ellis and Dennis Rodman's son. And to me, I thought Dennis Rodman's son was better than Bronny. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think DJ Rodman, I think he's staying at USC, or did he transfer, or did he come out? I can't remember. It seemed like don't nobody want to come here. We've had that reputation. But I mean, hey, I know the LCA has picked like one of the worst places NBA teams want to go, which is crazy. That's how nice that arena is, but I don't know. Maybe it's the locker room or the hotels they be at or something. I don't know. You said Bronny don't have potential. You know, I think he has potential. I think he does have potential. I just think I just don't think he's ready for the NBA right now. I think he really still needs he should have stayed in college, or he should have just went to the G League, man. That's how I look at it. I think he should have went. Either one. I mean, you can't do G League Ignite because they don't exist no more. They took that away from the G League. I don't know why, but they had to do what they had to do. But yeah, I think he has potential, man. He just has to show what he can do. He just has to get better in his game. But I do think he has potential. But we'll just have to see what he does. Yeah, Fred's D1 draft prospects better than Brown. I agree. This is like one of the drafts to where, like, literally, you don't know who's going to be number one. That's like the Paulo year. Like, everybody was so surprised Banchero was number one. And you just was like, whoa, they picked him, which wound up being the right decision. It wound up being the right decision because Paulo has balled. I mean, that's a baller. And people don't realize how tall he is. Like, Paulo is tall. That's a tall dude. He's like 6'10", I think. He's tall. He's tall. See, and that's another reason why I think he should go back to school, because of his health. Because now he's going to be under so much pressure, being that you're LeBron's son. They're going to put you in a pressure where you might mess it. And I hope he does not get another heart attack, bro. I hope he does. I hope he doesn't get that. But they're going to put so much pressure on this young kid, man. But he knows that, being that who his dad is. And they're going to do so much comparison with him and his dad, like what his dad has taught him and everything. So I just don't think, when you averaging 5-6 points a game, you shouldn't even be nowhere near a draft board. But the way college is, man, and then these NIL deals, and then you got players that don't even finish the season. They play like 1 to 5 games, like Kyrie Irving did, but Kyrie Irving got hurt, but then he still was number one player that pick. That happened with Darius Garland. Darius Garland only played like 5 games, and he wound up being a top pick. A lot of these guys have done that. It's crazy, but you got to worry about your health. Your health comes first, though. Your health comes first. Marv, what's going on, man? What's happening? What's happening with you? You said he going to the G League first. Hey, man, if he do go to the G League, whatever G League team he go to, I hope they come to Detroit and play the Crews, because I'm going to be there, because I got a season ticket with the Crews too. So it's going to be interesting to see how they schedule and what teams they going to come in, because I'm going to be talking about the Crews and the G League and stuff as well. So, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in the G League. I think a lot, because you notice a lot of these rookies that came out this year, they spent a lot of time in the G League. They spent a lot of time in the G League. The Jet Howards, the Keon George, the Amadi Bates spent some time in the G League with the Charge. A lot of these guys, man, Maxwell Lewis, Hood Schifino with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Warren. A lot of these guys, man, have been to Nick Smith, Leonard Miller. A lot of these guys have, a lot of these rookies been in the G League. Well, not taking away anything from the G League. I mean, hell, I tried out for the G League. Their workouts is crazy, bro. Their workouts is crazy. But if you want you to get a nice little 100 to 500K to be in the G League as a young player, hey, do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah, the health scared kids overrated in high school as well. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you on that. Well, you know what, Art? I think he would. I think he would get minutes in the G League of how the G League is run. So like some of the G League rules to me is like you had to get used to the rules because like let's say like in the G League, let's say you go into overtime. They got this thing called a target score. So say like it's in overtime and both teams got like they tied at 100. The target score might be 7, 8 points. It might be 107, 108 points. Whoever come up with those 7 to 8 points, they win overtime. So I don't think it's no clock, no overtime clock or nothing. It's just whoever scores these 7 to 8 points, they win. Or like in the NBA, you shoot 2 free throws. In the G League, you don't shoot 2 free throws when you foul. You shoot 1 for 2, or if you shoot a 3 and you get fouled on the 3-point line, you shoot 1 for 3 points. That's how crazy the rules is in the G League. I go to enough of them games. I go to enough of them games where I know a lot of rules. So it said, what position do we need? Center. We need a center. We need a shot blocking scoring center. We need a center. We need forward. We need power forwards and centers. To me, I think we got a lot of guards. I would even say a small forward, but we got a lot of guards. When we got small forwards, the Fontecchios, the SARs, but we mostly just need power forwards and centers, man. I mean, you got Wiseman, but how good are they? How good are they going to use Wiseman? And Wiseman is our best shot blocker, and he rarely plays. You got Stewart, who don't go to the basket. I don't even know if he even blocks shots and stuff. It's just not his game. You know what I mean? It's not there. I mean, Metu got some shot blocking ability, but I don't even know if he gonna even be on this team. So those positions, I'll say power forward and center are the positions that we desperately, and a scoring small forward. So what's truly a shame is that Bronny coming to the league unprepared. It's not about him, but his father's ego. I agree. Ark, I totally agree with that. I think LeBron has been waiting for his sons, because he's trying to get his other son to come to the league too. But he always said his dream was to play with his sons. And that may happen. But, you know what I'm saying? But LeBron's ego is just huge, man. It's big. It's crazy how his ego is and how he's entitled and stuff like that, because he's LeBron. But way his son, they probably gonna give him the treatment. And then LeBron even said himself, he gonna make sure that a team contacts him, Bronny, and gets Bronny. So that just tells you right there. But yeah, LeBron has had an ego since he's been since high school, man. That ain't nothing new. He said we should get a solid vet center to help Duran develop. Trust me, that kid is a gem. What we really need is a 2 guard who can actually shoot next to K, like Dalton. But you know what though, Art? Really, Connect is more of a small forward. We do need a shooting 2 guard. We definitely need that. But yeah, we do need a solid vet center or a center. I wouldn't even mind getting, or somebody out here, a young center. I wouldn't even mind trying to get somebody like a Nick Richards from Charlotte. I mean, he's a shot blocker. He goes to the basket. He's a double machine. Daniel Gafford. I wouldn't mind getting nobody like Daniel Gafford. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Nicholas Claxton because he's thin, but he's a shot blocker. But his offense is kind of herky jerky to me. That's what I'm like. I don't know about that. I'm like, I don't know. But they definitely need a shot blocker. They need somebody that can just and a post. They need a post presence. But yeah, Duran's development is very key for that team. And honestly, man, I think they should put Duran on the 4, man. I think he's small. I think he's small for the 5 because I think he gets muscle. He needs to add some muscle, and I think they should put him on the 4 and get him a 5 or get hell. I wouldn't even mind getting Isaiah Hartenstein from the Knicks. I would not mind that. Yeah, but you know what? I think they're gonna put him on a 3. I think if they let's say, and that's one of the guys I want them to draft is Connect. But if they draft Connect, they're gonna put him on the 3. They're gonna put him on the 3. Yes. He is too old right now. I would say NBA wise, he's too old because the wear and tear of him as a veteran and teaching, I wouldn't mind having Klay Thompson. But something tells me he's not going to leave Golden State. I don't think Steph and Draymond is going to allow that to happen. And if they do, it's going to be a surprise to me. Because Klay is playing for Bahamas this year. He's playing for the Bahamas national team this year. With Buddy Hield and DeAndre Ayton. We need people to shoot threes like when the Gallinari was there. They look better. I think they're hoping that they can get the same from Fontecchio and Grimes and Isaiah Stewart. I'm like, nah. Yeah, he does. I think he does need to add some muscle, man, because it's been games where he's getting bodied. He's getting pushed around. And he's the only one rebounding. Like, because Stewart is shooting too many damn threes. Duran's the only one that is down there rebounding. And it's going to be hard for him to get a rebound when you got 2-3 guys in the paint. So, yeah, I think he does need to add a little muscle, but he needs to work on his offensive game and his shot. He needs to work on it. I think Duran is a beast. I think he has the potential to be an all-star within the next 2 years. I think he has that much potential that he can. Say he's legit 6'10", no shoes, has been manhandling vets. Yeah, he's manhandled certain vets, but there's like no-name guys where I seen he's been getting muscled and our rebound. So I've seen guys like Hartenstein and Zubac and guys like that manhandled Duran. So I've seen him get manhandled and pushed around. I go to every home Piston game. I've seen him get pushed around. You know what I'm saying? Jaren Jackson was pushing him around. You know what I'm saying? During that game. During the game, I think against Pistons, he was getting pushed around. And it's been some games I done seen him get pushed around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I said he need to add some muscle to him. But he needs to get help in the rebounders because he's the only one rebounding down in that paint. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs some help down there. But then Duran needs to stay healthy too. Because it's something with his ankles and his knees and stuff. Like his ankles, like he injured his ankles too much. Way too much. I think they was damn near about to They was damn near about to shut his season down because he lost a tooth. And I'm thinking, like, come on, bro. Seriously, you gonna do that? Let his season go because a tooth came out? Nah, bro. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's like, that's like they was talking about 2 years ago when they was talking about having De'Aaron Fox not playing game 7 because he injured his fingertip. I'm like, come on, man. Really? It's just some of these players is just soft, man. Like I can't say that about Duran. Duran is not a soft player. He's going out there, he's playing his butt off. And that's another reason why I got so much respect for Jalen Duran. Because he plays his ass off. He is a man beast out there. And he's only 19, 20 years old. He only gonna get better by the time he's 25. He got the potential to take over the league with his talent. This is the type of, like, he can put up Andre Drummond numbers. He could put up 15 and 15 or 15 and 14. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a way better offensive player than Andre Drummond. I think Drummond is a better rebounder, a better offensive rebounder. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even mind having Drummond come back here just as a veteran presence to teach guys like Duran and Stewart and all that. I wouldn't mind him, being that veteran coming off the bench. And he knows how it is here. I mean, he's been here for so long. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I think Duran would play the 4 better because of his skill set. I think he can play that 4. I think he would be best fit at that 4 position. He just has to stay healthy. Hey, now Drummond only plays defense when he wants to. That's how he always is. But Drummond's a very good rebounder. And he blocks shots. So that's something that we need. That's something where I wouldn't mind him, coming off the bench and giving us, minutes. But that would take away from James Wiseman. I think they should play James Wiseman more. But I think the thing with James Wiseman, man, his confidence. He has it. I mean, it's the same. It's the same with Killian. Killian lost his confidence. And I hate, and I don't want the same thing to happen to James Wiseman. Because when he goes in there, it's like a lot of times he seems so confused. But he has so much talent. He just needs to be unleashed. He needs to be unleashed. And he has to grow a set and start getting physical. But Wiseman has talent. He just has to unleash his talents. But sooner or later, man, I think they're gonna eventually let him go. And I hate to say it, but they're gonna eventually let him go. This is a make it or break a year for James Wiseman. If he doesn't do anything this season, he's gonna be out the door. You've been in the league for about 3-4 years now. You have to prove something. You've been in the G League. You played in the G League more than you have played in the NBA. And that tells you something. And it's a lot of them guys that's played more in the G League than in the NBA. You have some veterans that's in the G League. Guys like Alfred Payton. And Alfred Payton's a good player. He was a good point guard. Some of y'all remember him with the hair in Orlando and stuff. And he's a good veteran. They had oh man, what's old boy from used to play for Oklahoma City? Andre Roberson. He played. They got Derek Favors in the G League for the Windy City Bulls. You know, so it's veterans there. You know, you got Lance Stevenson. Lance Stevenson is in the G League with the Iowa Wolves. So you'll have some of those vets. You got Pooh Jitter, who's played with the G League Ignite. You know, he's been with the G League Ignite for a while. You know, even though they don't exist anymore. But like I said, man, this is a make it or break it year for James Wiseman. If he doesn't do anything or improve in his game, he's going to be out of here just like Killian was. It's all about confidence and being around a good coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, yeah. Said Wiseman can't shoot, score, rebound, or defend. He's another reason why Weaver's goofy ass got fired. There was no point in trade for him when we had a superior young talent in Durham. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. It's basically the core four that we have is Cade, Ivy, Asor, and Durham. I can't even put Isaiah Stewart in there until he proves himself. But those are the four guys that we have to build. And it just something has to give this season. I don't know what type of coach we're going to have, what type of system it's going to be, but hopefully it's the right coach that can teach these guys and are willing to teach these guys and that are not afraid of these young guys. If they playing well, just, hey, get on the bench. Don't shoot that shot. Don't do this. Like, really get on them. Like, it's like some of these players, they can't take criticism. They soft, man. They soft. They want to run the management. I don't want to say no names, Giannis. That something's going on. Now they talk about my brother can't play. Next thing you know, Adrian Griffin is gone. All because he said that his brother was trash, which he can't play. The Nassers cannot play. I'm sorry to say it, but he can't play. I don't know how he's on an NBA roster. It's because of Giannis. But, man, it's sometimes you ever just wonder from people that be on the bench to be like, man, how the hell is he in the NBA? How? And it's just, man, his mixtape, man, the mixtape that people got of him, dog, it is hilarious. He's shooting them crazy ass shots. And I'm just like, what the hell is that? But yeah, man, it's just to me, they just gotta have the right coach. They have to have the right coach, they gotta have the right system. You gotta just go off on talent, potential, draft right. We go within these 2 days and draft the best available player that will fit this system. You ain't shit. Said Brody can get drafted to the Dash. Oh, man, leave the Dashes alone, man. Leave the Dash alone. To be honest, man, his two younger brothers got more talent than him. Costas and Alex got more talent than him. Got more talent than the Nashes. But I don't know. It's like it's like the G League cut Alex, but you keep the G League Bucks got rid of Alex, but yet you still keep the Nashes? That's crazy. They ain't even sending him to the G League. He just on the team just collecting them easy ass checks. He collecting easy checks. Absolutely. I do agree. Costas and Alex are right. Yeah, they are better than Bronny right now. Absolutely. And they playing overseas. and they should be on somebody's team. I know Costa's got an NBA ring with the when the Lakers won, I think in the bubble. So I don't know. But yeah, Bronny should have just stayed in college, man. It's like stay at USC. It's gonna be you're gonna be running the campus just like Juju Watkins is. Shout out to Juju Watkins. But it would have been running USC. Would have been running it. And then they going into the Big Ten, which is a shame because both USC teams is not coming to Michigan. Or Michigan State. Ain't that something? That's crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, Bronny's got to work on his game, man. Work on his game during summer league, and see what happens, man. It's just going to be interesting to see how these rookies going to be in summer league. I'm looking forward to summer league. Even these second, third year players that be in summer league, I'm looking forward to seeing them to see if they develop their game. I don't know who the Pistons going to have as their summer league team. I have no idea. I haven't seen a roster yet. I think they probably going to have a roster probably after the draft. I would think, because I think the summer league starts on the 10th or the 11th of July, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be interesting to see what their team is going to be in summer league. I'm pretty sure they probably going to have Sasser on there. They might have some G League guys like Jared Roten or Tucson Awoma. Might have Stanley Amude on there. I don't know who else you can really have on there. Would you put Isaiah Stewart on there? I don't know if you can. You know what I'm saying? Would you put Malachi Flynn on that? I don't know. Would you put Ivy? I know Ivy probably they ain't gonna send Ivy because I know Ivy was in it last year. I don't think they would send Ivy back. I know they gotta send a Sor. They gotta send a Sor back. They have to. He has to be on that summer league team. I would think he would have to be on there because he needs to work on his game as well. That ball handling and everything. See if he worked on his ball handling, on his shot. That's what he need to work on the most. But yeah, leave the Nationals alone. Leave him alone. I don't even know why I started saying his name. But he collected more easy checks than Monty. He collected more, man. You talk about easy money. He got easy money. Shoot. But yeah, man, they just got to get better, man. I mean, we just got to see what they do next with this team. Who's going to stay? Like I said, man, I hope they keep Fontecchio. I hope they keep Metu. I don't know if they're going to keep Quentin Grimes or Malachi Flynn, Jalen Noel. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be the odd man out. I do not know. But I mean, hey, we'll see. Said we need to cut ties on all those bums, Wiseman, Flint. You know what though? I would keep Metu because Metu wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. And Flynn had that 50-point game, so I wouldn't mind. And then Noel has his moments, but if I was to want to keep anybody, man, it would probably be Malachi Flynn and Metu. And Sento signed back to the G League. You can put Wiseman in the G League. You put Powell on. You put Noel in the G League. It said all them tubes is garbage. uh, uh, even man, you had and let go of Taj Gibson. That's just a waste of space to bring it on there. That's just a waste of space. But Flynn got a little bit of some game though, man. I like Malachi Flynn. I mean, to have him as a backup point guard, I mean, hey, you can't go wrong with that. Because you can't, hey, you gotta have somebody. I mean, you got Sasser, but and I like Sasser, but that's a game he would get bullied around. Because he's such a small, like Sasser look like a teenager out there, man. But he works hard, he plays hard. I like his game though. Oh my God. He better than Thanasis though. or as some people call it, the trashes. The trashes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, because I think he was with Toronto. And he wasn't playing that much. I mean, when with Van Vliet, and then Van Vliet got out of there with Houston. But I don't know. Poo poo puns. Like I said, he better than Thanasis, though. Yeah, yeah. Shit, everybody used to cook the Pistons. Everybody that Fontecchio used to cook the Pistons when he played them when he was with Utah. Chris Dunn, of all people, Chris Dunn played well against the Pistons. Chris Dunn. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. Chris Dunn, really? Y'all let him go off on us? I'm like, come on, man. I can see Taylor Horton Tucker. I can see John Collins. I can see Walker Kessler. I can even see Colin Sexton, a young bull. Shout out to Colin Sexton. But Chris Dunn, come on, man. Come on, man. You always had these unknown people that be cooking the Pistons, man. We always had that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We yeah. All these guys. You'd be like, who the hell is that? And and I be watching G League, so that's how I know about Tosan Awoma and Jared Roden and Stanley Amude and Nathan Knight. Those type of guys that play for the Crews. Even the guy who got caught for gambling used to play for the Crews. Jonte Porter. Jonte Porter was with the Crews, and then he got caught up by Toronto, and then he got caught up in that gambling scandal and banned from the league now. You know what I'm saying? Jonte Porter, Michael Porter Jr.'s brother. But hey, man, they just got to figure out what kind of team they want, man. These players, they got to find an identity, man. The Pistons got to find some kind of identity and stick with it, and just not turning the ball up. This team turns the ball over too many damn times. My God, they overpass so much. Jay Ivey got to slow his ass the hell down, man. Good grief. You can't be the road runner every goddamn time. And then during the half court offense, it's like he looked lost. But during the fast break, he's as fast as the road runner. But when you get him into a half court offense, now his shooting got a little bit better throughout the end of the season. It still has to get better, but his handles has to get better. It's times where he's lost the ball, where he's thrown the ball away. He got caught up in situations where he damn near almost traveled being in the air, overpassing. It's, man. You say, some of those guys' names are Flynn, Noel, Matthew, Wiseman, Toast. Hey, man. Hey, you know what's funny, man? You know what's funny, Art? I went to a car show, a sports car show, I think last month or 2 months ago. Real talk. I saw a rookie Tucson Awoma. I didn't even know he had a rookie car. And I seen it. I think it was a number car. And I think they was selling it for like maybe $15, $20. And I was trying to get the dude. I said, hey man, I'll get this from you for $5. And he wouldn't even sell it to me. And I'm thinking like, and then you know what's crazy? The dude that had the car didn't even know who the hell he was either. So I'm thinking like, nigga, you don't even know who this dude is, and you got a card of him? I'm like, come on, man. I would have thought you would have gave the card away. You know what I'm saying? I would have thought you would have gave the card away, but he didn't even sell it to me. I think I wound up getting a number rookie, Nikola Jovic from Miami Heat, which was dope. I gotta do a video of my sports cards and memorabilia collection, man. I gotta do a show about that. I got a lot, bro. I got a lot, man. I have a lot. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah. Hey, you know who else is on that Cruise team? It's Buddy Boeheim, Jim Boeheim's son. I think he was brought up for the Pistons too. Because I think he's on a 2-way contract with the Cruise and the Pistons. I think it's him. I think it's Buddy, Tosa, Jared Roten, and Stanley Amude. Amude actually played some good games for them now. He shot the ball well for them in a couple games. But yeah, they got to figure out what they want to do. They probably might package them in like a trade for somebody. Oh man, Ark, you got all the hits, bro. Depot Bank is great. Oh my God. Oh man. Or a Ark, or as they call them, or as the announcer would call them, double B. Double B for 3. Yeah, Buddy Boeheim cool though, man. He Buddy Boeheim is cool. A lot of them G League guys is pretty cool, man. I think the worst player I've ever dealt with from the G League last year was Leonard Miller from the Iowa Wolves, who was a draft pick rookie. Man, you want to talk about a strange, weird dude. That dude is weird. That's a weird dude, man. Weird. Said we dead ass have niggas here who should be worth like Jake from State Farm. Have a good day, bro. State Farm is there. Bro, yeah, he is weird, man. He's weird. I came up to him when Iowa was down here. I was hoping to beat Luka Garza, but he got sent back down to Minnesota. So I was hoping to beat him. But man, I after the game, I wanted to try to get him to sign my Timberwolves hat. Man, that dude walked past everybody, start talking to his people who went to the game. And then I think he stayed over there on purpose and shit because he knew we was waiting on him to come back out on his way to leave to try to catch him. But he just stayed with his people for a while and shit. So, but then he kept looking back and shit. Then he just was like looking at us weird and shit. So I'm thinking like, what is wrong with this dude? But yeah, it's a lot of weird people, man. It's a lot of weird people in basketball. Like, I'm gonna tell you, man, the worst team I've bet as far as beating autograph and stuff like that in the NBA, hands down, was the fucking Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets is horrible. And you would think a bad team like that, you would think that they would be honored to have that people want to still autograph them as bad as they was. But dude, they were horrible. LaMelo Ball won't even look at you. Brandon Miller, he'll sign for a couple kids and then he'll look at your ass funny. All the other players won't even come out during the pregame. I think the only person I probably got was probably Cody Martin and Nick Smith, and I even got Dale Curry. So yeah, I mean, are you talking? Okay, you talking about Leonard Miller, or are you talking about if you're talking about Leonard Miller, yeah. And even Brandon Miller is just kind of out there too. But hands down, the Charlotte Hornets was probably the worst team I've met. They was worse than the Lakers, the Clippers, the Celtics, all them teams. They was worse. They were worse. You know what I'm saying? I would probably say them and Memphis was probably the worst teams. I'm like, it's Gigi Jackson won't even look at your ass to Memphis. And I've heard anybody that's cool with John Morant, they not gonna talk to you. Even with John Morant, he ain't signing shit. He running right into the locker room. He ain't doing shit. You know, but I did get a chance to meet his dad, though. His dad cool as hell, though. His dad cool as a motherfucker. You said it's funny that you mentioned Charlotte. They're getting used for hitting a kid with the car. Oh, straight up? I ain't hear about that. Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. I ain't heard that. That's the first time I heard about that, Ark. Damn. But hey, it's some of these fans. It's some of these fans that will go crazy to get an autograph. I have seen some of these fans that literally have followed players, that have followed them to their Uber cars to the stadium, literally wait right in there or block them and stuff. That's how crazy some of these fans is, bro. I have seen it. It is so weird how some of these fans are and how they react when they don't get one. It's like, oh man, you ain't gonna give me an autograph. I've been sitting here for about 3, 4, 5 hours. They don't care about that. He concentrating on beating his team. He's not worried about that. Why? If you don't get, dude, you'll be seeing these people crying over not getting autographs. It's crying, try to use, it's crazy, bro. It is crazy how they be acting. What up, Owen? What's going on, Owen? What's up? What's up? What's going on? But yeah, man, it's crazy how these people be reacting. I'd be like, no, if you don't get an autograph, you ain't gonna cry the way home or talk about a player. Oh, you ain't shit anyway. You ain't nothing. Man, shut up. You just tried to get an autograph from him. Nah, he ain't shit because he don't want to do autograph. Okay, bro. And it's been some players where, I haven't been I haven't had a liking to, but hey, man, I just be like, hey, if they ain't into it, they ain't into it. Said next coach is James Borrego. It could be. I wouldn't mind James Borrego. I wouldn't mind Mark Jackson. Wouldn't mind Sam Cassell. I wouldn't mind Kenny Atkinson. I wouldn't mind it's like this, just like what I told Durrell before he got off. And this is the first time, yeah, y'all heard it here first. Wouldn't even mind getting somebody like Corliss Williams, who's been an assistant coach and all that. That might be a dark horse. Get somebody like Corliss Williamson. But definitely my top two, man, like I said, is Mark Jackson and Sam Cassell. Kevin Ollie. Wouldn't mind that. JB Bickerstaff. I wouldn't mind. Can't get Darvin Ham. He an assistant coach for the Bucks. Shit. Adrian Griffin. The dude that Giannis fired. Adrian Griffin. But yeah, I think Borrego probably gonna go after that Cleveland job though. He's probably gonna go after that Cleveland job. Yeah, Dan Hurley definitely staying with UConn. I'm thinking like, shit, why would you go somewhere you just won back-to-back national championships with UConn? Why leave there to try to go with the Lakers? Nah. Yeah, Owen, Big Nasty. 6th man of the year, yep. People worship the players, however, these players have become too. Yes. You know who are some of the most entitled is baseball players. Oh my God. Oh man, you want to talk about some assholes? Baseball players to me is more assholes than basketball players. Hands fucking down. Hands down. They're like the worst. Like, it's been times, man, I don't even want to do baseball. I just be like, nah, man, I'm good. I don't know if I could. I don't know. These players be too entitled shit. They think they better. No. I think Borrego is probably going to definitely get that Cleveland job for sure. This is Larry Brown. Nah, I don't think Larry Brown is going to be available, man. I think he's done with coaches. He said Kevin Ollie is trash. Hey, man. Hey, I understand. But yeah, man. So yeah, but baseball players, man, they are the worst. Like trying to meet them and stuff like that. Dude, they don't even want to be around nobody. They will ignore you. They be like, hell no. Like I could deal with somebody that don't want to meet and shit. I can deal with that. But when you start to get insulted and talking shit and all that, I have an issue with that. like I almost got into it with an NBA player. I'm not gonna say his name, but almost almost got into it with one. Because if they pissed me off, man, because I'm just like, wait a minute, man. How you gonna accuse me of something that I ain't even do? I mean, I think I got you the last time. I said, nah, bro. You didn't get nothing. You didn't get nothing. I no. Stop it. I didn't know. You confused me with somebody else, man. No. But I was just like, no, I ain't gonna mention his name, man, because I don't want it to be put out there. But almost had a run in with this dude. And he's an NBA player. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask him for no. I don't even know if I'm even gonna ask him for no autographs. Maybe next year or something. But nah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of them have become entitled and stuff, man. But shoot, I'll just say if you can get an autograph, you do meet these players, just know, that if you get autographs, make it count. Try to get as many as you can, and respect, and also to respect the request. Like if a player say I'm gonna only do 1 or 2 autographs, just do that. Don't try to just throw 10, 20 things to them. If they say 2, just do the 2. That's it. It's better than not having nothing at all. It's been times where guys have fucked it up for me as far as players and shit. Ja Morant, as some fans have fucked me up on trying to get Ja Morant, and I'm like Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, Chris Paul, a lot of people, and I'm just like, come on, man. And also, too, please get players' names right. It's some dudes that be saying the names wrong, and it costs everybody. Or don't run after these players. I've seen guys. I seen a person who literally tried to run to get to Giannis Antetokounmpo, and they tackled the shit out of his ass. Tackled him. And I'm just like, and I heard he started crying and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, God. I said, no, man. Then the second time they came around, because the Bucks was here 2 straight home games. So the second time, the security and stuff, they was like, nah, man, we ain't going to mess with you, man. We just click. We taking a picture, you get banned. Nope, that's how it is. But you can't come towards players. You can't get aggressive, and you can't push other fans and stuff to get to a player. You can't do that because you're going to get elbowed, you're going to get mollywopped, you're going to get your ass whooped, you're going to have all of that. So it's crazy. But that's what they do. You said Ray Allen almost got his ass whooped multiple times by disrespecting. Oh, damn. I think an incident. I think somebody told me an incident where Jonathan Passelbaum, the baseball player, I think when he was with I don't know if he was with Boston or the Phillies. I can't remember. And it was some dudes, I think, that tried to come up to him. I think they tried to they stabbed him. Or they either stabbed him or shot him or something. I can't, while he was walking down the street and these fans were trying to get, I don't know if it was in Detroit or somewhere. It might have been in Detroit. And came at him, he either stabbed or shot him. And because he wouldn't give him an autograph. So they just went and did something to him. You got to realize when you got security, they don't play either. Yeah, I've never I never met Ray Allen. I never met Ray Allen, or as we call him, Jesus Shuttlesworth. We ain't, I never met him. Um, I've never met him. I don't think I've met a guy. I don't think I've ever met an NBA player who was just straight. No, I take it back. I have. Um, the NBA player I almost got into it with. He was had me confused and had me fucked up. But I was like, I'm not gonna do nothing to this dude. I'm like, nah, I'm not. I'm not. I am not. But other than that, man, I haven't had any like big issues with NBA players or things like that. I think the only other player I had an issue with was Josh Giddey. Um, the only other player I had an issue with Josh Giddey. But other than that, not too many, man. I mean, I was fortunate to meet the kind of NBA players that I have met over the years. So I've been grateful. I'm lucky to met the chance to meet Jokic, Luka, Giannis, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Trae Young, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, um, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Draymond Green, Miles Turner, Tyrese Halliburton, Austin Reeves. Man, I did a lot. Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson. Um, shoot. I'm trying to think. Damian Lillard, De'Aaron Fox. Shit, I met Wemby. Yeah, Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey. yeah. Josh Giddey Josh Giddey played me, I think, 2 times. Last year and the year before. The year before, I tried to get an autograph. He was like, yeah, man, I'm about to come. I gotta go in the locker room, but then I'm gonna come back. Motherfucker never came back. So this past year, I wanted to have him sign a rookie card, and the dude. And what's funny, he only signed for the young chicks. And then I'm thinking like, damn, why you only signing for these little young girls? But then I realized, oh, it's Josh Giddey. That's his thing. So I was like, damn, dude, like what the fuck? So I was like, well, it is what it is. Not a Ark. That was the one. Those were the ones who was only getting autographs from him. Was them blonde and get them little teenagers and shit. Right up his alley. Real talk. Right up his alley. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I met a lot of people, man. Even in baseball, man. I met Aaron Judge. I met Aaron Judge twice in the same damn day. That's crazy. Had a chance to meet Aaron Judge. Judge is pretty cool though. Aaron Judge is pretty cool. They got to do better with the Ubers they be sending them because they be sending them small. They be sending these athletes some small ass Ubers, man. Like you can't send a small vehicle to somebody like Aaron Judge that's like 6'7", 6'8", and that ain't enough room. I know you want to get them to the game because you want to try to get them to avoid the crowd. Come on, man, you got to get a good sized vehicle for somebody like Aaron Judge. So he said the Fair looks like he got set up. Man, I don't think he got set up, bro. I think that whole situation with him, that to me, that was white privilege, bro. Because there's no way in the world that you're going to have a black athlete that is accused of messing around with a teenager still play in the NBA and still have him keep playing. If that was a black player, they would suspend him indefinitely. He would not still be playing. You know what I'm saying? You have him still playing and he messed around with young teenage girls, but you suspend Ja Morant for waving a gun. I'm just saying. It's just it makes no sense to me. Yeah, you want to talk, man, he got off on that shit. Josh Giddey got off. That was white privilege at its finest. And then all of a sudden, they couldn't find no evidence throughout that whole time? Yeah, okay. Right. Sure they didn't. The big payoff. Payoff. But it's all good, though. And speaking of Josh Giddey, man, he just got traded to the Chicago Bulls for Alex Caruso. He got traded. Oklahoma City has traded Josh Giddey to the Chicago Bulls for Alex Caruso, or as they call him in Chicago, the Caruso, or as Stacey King would call, turn on the AC. It's getting hot in here. Turn on the AC. Shout out to Stacey King. But yeah, they just traded him to the Bulls, so that's gonna be interesting, man. Him with the Bulls. I don't see why the Bulls would do that. I see why Oklahoma City would do that, but I don't see why the Bulls would make that trade. I mean, I thought Caruso was a major piece to that Bulls squad, but I know they have to do so. I know either Zach LaVine or DeRozan is gone, or if not both of them, at least one of them is gone. So it is what it is. You say you don't get emotional over race. If he's guilty, he's guilty. It's not. If not, he's not. The girl basically told herself on her social media and was too stupid to believe it. You know, a lot of these females is stupid, man. Because they be so into attention, it makes no sense. These females is wacko jacko, bro. They love attention so much, man. It's just like you can't even pay them no mind. They always make themselves look bad, man. That's how women is. But then again, I'm gonna leave that on my other page. They probably wanted to rebuild. Probably so. Oh yeah. They definitely gonna rebuild. I'm surprised they didn't try to rebuild last year. Because when they gave contracts to Vucevic and Devon Carter and all that, I don't even think Devon Carter is even on a team no more. But when you have when you have like that, the Bulls, they're a playing team. I don't see them as a playoff team. They have talent. I like Kobe White. You know what I'm saying? I like Dalen Terry. I like Julian Phillips. They have to address their point guard position. They have to. They need a point guard bad. They need it bad, very bad. You say, I understand where you're coming from, bro, but we can't claim red pill or anti-simp and ignoring a blind bitch because he's lying on a white boy. Hey, Ark, I don't even pay attention to stuff like that, man. I keep to my own. I don't try to get involved in I try not to get involved in that kind of stuff. But when it's always going to be a line situation. Y'all know about the Brian Burns situation and what he had to go through, a line chick, and the Duke lacrosse situation and all this other stuff. But you got to understand, man, it's always going to be these females is going to always try to set you up on shit. You got to avoid that. You got to just keep it. You got to just keep it G. You got to keep it G. Because it's just, you got to just concentrate on getting your paper and your money. That's what you got to do. You can't, you can't be concerned about what these women do or what, like, man, it's a waste of time. You just got to worry about you. You have to worry about yourself. We can't get caught up in that type of shit. We can't get caught up in that shit. You got to just keep doing what you're doing. And don't worry about these haters and people that's negativity. Says I've over the years, man, I'm not dealing with no negative people, man. I'm not doing it. I don't have time for it, bro. I don't have time. If you're not, it's like we can agree to disagree, but I don't feel like arguing all the damn time with the same people, man. It's like we not getting nowhere. And then you got people that like to fucking argue. Like you got a lot of these women who like to fucking argue. I don't want to argue. I'm done with that. It's like you gonna argue with yourself. I'm gonna just keep it moving. I'm good. I don't even want nothing to do with this shit. That's crazy. Said truth is modern bras are lying on Western men in general. Recently, the kicker on the Bulls and old boy in the major league just beat cases on line. I said, bro, look at the Kevin Porter Jr. incident where people was accusing him of beating his girl or wife or whatever she was. Then come to find out it ain't true. You don't do anything, and then even the girl said it wasn't true. But you don't do nothing to him. Now he ain't even in the league no more. He's playing overseas for $10,000 to $15,000. For $10,000 to $15,000, he's playing overseas, and you won't even let him get back in the league. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Terrence Shannon is another thing. I don't know the whole Terrence Shannon incident. I got to be more into it because I don't know the whole story behind Terrence Shannon. But I know that's old boy that played for Illinois. Good kid, man. Very, very nice kid, though. Very cool kid. But just caught up in these type of situations, you just can't do. Tiger Woods got caught up into situations, messing around with all them white girls. Thought they wasn't gonna tell on him. They wound up telling. You know what I'm saying? They wound up telling. So you can't believe all these shit, man. Like they gonna always, if you're an athlete, they gonna use that to their advantage. Oh, this dude, he raped me. He this, he's that. It's like knowing good well he didn't touch. They didn't touch you. But that's what they do. He said the female accused Tanner of fingering her in the club, only to find out he wasn't even. Oh, he wasn't there? Accused of finger. Oh, damn. Oh, he over here trumping bitches. He over here trumping chicks, supposedly. Oh, man, the shit in the clubs too. Oh my God. Man, you can't even trust the clubs nowadays, man. You can't even come up to them. You can't even approach them, man. They get mad. They get mad as hell. Like, what the hell? Like, why are you so mad? You're mad. Why? Why are you so mad at me? I'm coming up to you to ask you and come up to you and being nice to you and being a gentleman. And you don't do that. That's crazy to me. Why you don't like that? It's a lot of them that don't like gentlemen. Unfortunately, they don't like gentlemen. They like the Pookie and Ray Rays and J Bones. But I mean, if that's what they want, that's what they want. But as a man, don't get caught up doing this type of stuff. Don't get caught up with these women lies. Don't even touch them. Just walk past them, man. Like, don't even engage in that shit. Just keep it moving. Avoid all of that type of stuff. You don't need to be involved in that. It's absolutely crazy how much women be lying about stuff. Lying about you touching them. Lying about that. All it's like it's all it is. It's just a cry for help, man. These women be crying for help. And you just shake your head. You be like, what is wrong with these women? Like, why are we even, engaging in this? Why do we, we need to be concentrating on getting our money than wasting our time, with these crazy chicks. Now, if she's a good chick, then, hey, by all means, you do what you do, as long as she's a good one. But if you know that she's whack and giving you drama and problems, don't even deal with that shit, bro. He says, let's be honest, these women only get away with this because of the weakness of simps in the society. If the men were bitches themselves, it would. I agree. But nowadays they don't want you to be men. They don't want you to take a stand. They don't want you to have a preference. They don't want you to have feelings. They don't want you to have an opinion. They just want you to be a simp. They want you to be a trick. They want you to be thirsty. That's the way society wants you to be. They want you to pay for everything. They want you to pay for a used up cooch that's been documented as being used in the hood. Nah, she's like, yo, you're the baby. You're the father of this baby, and you ain't even touch her. You're like, oh no, he ain't gonna do that. Hell no. No, that's not my baby. Like, that's not my baby. I ain't the pappy. I ain't the pappy. I ain't the pappy. You don't even get caught up into it, man. But yeah, man. But yeah. But that's that's just how it is, man. You gotta just be you can't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You can't do it. You gotta be about yourself. You gotta have standards. You gotta have don't be afraid to speak your mind. And I say that to every race of men. Never be afraid to speak your mind about it. If you don't like anything, speak on it. If you see something wrong, say something about it. Don't just sit there and not say nothing and take it and be like, ain't nothing else I can do. It's a lot you can do. You don't have to take disrespect from anybody. Man, woman, child, none of that. You don't need to, and speak your mind. If it's some things that you don't like, let people know so they'll know. The more you bottle that in, it's not going to be good for your health to keep bottling anger in. It's not cool. Just don't deal with these type of people. Avoid arguing with people because you don't know what to expect. You don't know how these people is going to be. You don't know if they crazy. You don't know if they got a gun. You don't know if they got a knife. You don't know how this person day. You don't know how this person's day is. They just looking for a reason to do something. Because nowadays you got people that don't even care about going to jail now. Jail is like a badge of honor to a lot of these people, especially these young dudes. These young dudes don't care about jail. It's like, man, jail ain't nothing to them. Man, I've been to jail about 20, 30 times. Like it's nothing. I had a petty murder charge. I'm like, look, bro, ain't nothing petty about killing something. It's a lot petty to kill somebody, but to call it a petty murder charge, you crazy. Ain't nothing petty about murdering somebody, dog. That's why you gotta just be cautious of just who you around. You know what I'm saying? Who your friends are, because you never know, man. Your friends might be the one that's gonna set you up to get killed. You never know. You gotta really understand the people you hanging around with, men and women. These women that get you killed faster than a dove. These dudes can get you killed. They will set you up. I can't tell you how many times I've heard dudes get set up by women to get killed. And they got a dude and they got a boyfriend already and they killing this dude. Because they trying to set you up, they trying to get a quick buck. And it's just like, that's not even cool. They need to throw the look at these people, man. It's not cool. You just gotta walk away from situations like that. You gotta walk away from it. But hey, man, that's how it is, man. You just gotta just stay positive, be positive, and just stay on the right path, man. That's all. That's what I can say about that. But yeah, man, that's my time, man. I just want to thank everybody, man. I want to thank DC for jumping in, man. I want to thank everybody that has contributed, came through that came to message board, man. Archangel, 0-16. You know what I'm saying? Going down the line here. Eastside Wood 29, Ron the Truth. So down the line. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, that's everybody. But thank y'all, man. I'm gonna be talking about some of this stuff on my other channel, man. 313, the New Breed Real Talk. I'm gonna be talking about stuff like this with dating and all that stuff too. You know, this is more so sports, podcast though. But on my other one, man, I talk uncut about dating and stuff like that. That's 313, the New Breed Real Talk. My sports one, definitely this one, the New Breed 313 Sports. And also, man, like and subscribe to the D313XP myself. Miss Check 313. DC1. We got a lot of stuff that we got in store for y'all, man. So definitely stay tuned to that. Show y'all support. Tell people about us, man. Tell us what type of topics you want us to speak on. We hope to get some guests on here as well. We want to get some women on here that's that's got sports, that's about sports and everything. So, definitely we got some things in store for. But definitely, man, like and subscribe to the channels, man. Show y'all support. Post it in groups. We just started the D313XP group page, so definitely show some love on that. We'll be posting up videos. We're gonna be posting past videos that we've been doing, current videos and stuff. So y'all stay tuned to that. Like I said, man, if y'all got some topics that you think we should speak on, let us know, man. Let us know. Or even if you want to join into the podcast too, man, y'all definitely open to doing that. We don't have nobody. We want to give everybody the floor. So it's we all family here, man. So definitely, if y'all got something, y'all welcome to hop on. It's all in clean fun, man. We all family here, man, in the XP. So we just want to say thank y'all so much. So much. I see it's 12 of y'all still in the room, man. Thank y'all so much for tolerating with me for over 2 hours. I love talking about sports. I love talking about a lot of things, man. And also, too, man, I may join another. I'm gonna be on another podcast with me, and a female friend of mine, and one of her family members. Man, we're gonna be talking about stuff like this and stuff, coming up with things. So y'all stay tuned with that, man. I got a lot of stuff in store for y'all, man. So Thank y'all so much, man. From the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank y'all. Like and subscribe to the channels. Keep showing us love. Just, you know, I can't say enough, man. Thank you so much. As we end the stream, just want to say thank y'all so much. Salute to y'all. And thank y'all. And just I will talk to y'all next time. Peace and hair grease.